breaking down all 20 things you missed from Survivor Season 43, Episode 12. We are talking all things Jesse's brutal idol play, Carla versus Cassidy, Cody getting blindsided, and much more. Careful for any spoilers if you haven't seen the episode yet, and make sure to stick around as we announce last week's buff giveaway winner. If you want to enter next week's buff giveaway, make sure to like the video, hit that subscribe button, and comment down below your thoughts on Jesse's crazy idol play. I just gotta say, it's episodes like this that remind me why I love this show so much, and hopefully will one day get the chance to play. Let's get started with number 20, the final 6. Everyone's enjoying the sunrise and celebrating they made the final 6 of Survivor 43. We see Owen recap what happened at the last tribal council. It was Sammy that was voted out, and although yeah, Owen should be happy that he's still in the game at this point, the actual plan didn't go fully correct as Carla was supposed to vote for Cassidy. The plan was for Carla to vote for Cassidy so there'd be a big explosion, they'd be fighting the next day. Don't worry, we're about to still see that. It's gonna be awesome. The problem was Sammy blew up his game way too much at tribal council that got Carla spooked and voted for him anyway. Number 19, Team Cassidy. Owen needs to keep himself safe in this game, so he reinforces with Cassidy that Carla was gonna vote for her at the last tribal council. It was a super low-key move. I didn't see many people catch this, but it was a really smart idea for Owen to use Sammy's name as the name he heard it from. Owen tells Cassidy that Sammy told him that Carla's throwing Cassidy's name out. Sammy's out of the game now, so Cassidy can't double check this. Number 18, Carla versus Cassidy. Cassidy's gonna confront Carla about trying to take her out. Carla's gonna deny, even though technically it's all true. We have a great use of flashbacks here, highlighting Carla telling everyone that she was targeting Cassidy. Throwback to earlier in the season with everyone trying to become an actor, Carla's gonna try her best to act like she wasn't targeting Cassidy. She does the whole fake crying thing, the editors put some nice music in the background, the whole moment was awesome. Like seriously, go back and listen to that music while Carla's fake crying, it's hilarious. Number 17, Team Carla. Really, there isn't a Team Carla here. I think Carla's gonna get screwed next episode. This whole moment is used to highlight how big of a villain Jesse really is. And look, Mike Bloom fully agrees with me. The last thing Carla says to Cassidy during that whole fake crying situation is to double check with Jesse because Jesse will tell Cassidy that Carla's telling the truth. 100% this was the best reaction to that. Carla even has time to run to Jesse to make sure he tells the right thing, but instead nah, Jesse's gonna expose Carla instantly. Number 16, Reward Challenge. This is gonna be a really good challenge, randomly divided into 2 teams. One player is gonna be strapped into a giant ball and guiding blindfolded teammates, where at the very end the blindfolded teammates need to complete a table maze. And the reward for winning this challenge is to go to the Survivor Sanctuary for some treats and goodies. Number 15, The Challenge. We got the blue team consisting of Owen in the ball and Cody and Carla blindfolded. And then we got the red team with Cassidy in the ball and Jesse and Gabler blindfolded. Maybe it's just me, but it felt like they started the obstacle course way farther back in the jungle than they usually do. Little tips and trick if you ever get to play Survivor and you're the caller during these blindfolded challenges. You can't just say go, 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 you gotta move. When you're blindfolded, that's absolutely useless, and Kellen from Survivor Ghost Island agrees. I said at the very start of this video, but it's episodes like this why I love Survivor so much. There was never a dull moment in this episode. Although the blue team had an early lead to the table maze, I truly had no idea who was gonna win. Well, the blue team ends up coming in clutch. Number 14, The Sanctuary. I remember a few episodes ago during our recaps asking the question if the Survivor Sanctuary is just a normal thing in Survivor now. So I guess new players applying, you can look forward to eventually going to the Sanctuary. Maybe, I don't know. Turns out yes, it is a normal thing in Survivor now. Maybe more of a bad thing in exposing myself, but if I was on day 22 of Survivor, had some caffeine in me, I'd be acting just like Cody. In fact, behind the camera, I always have some energy drinks ready to go. Everyone on Twitter was freaking out about Cody's reaction to being on caffeine. I love the point that Owen brings up. Because Sammy played his shot in the dark last episode, the vote ended up being 6-0, which means the lines are gonna be drawn in the sand this episode. Cody's really pushing for this men's alliance to move forward. Boys! Number 13, The Losers. It's never fun to lose a challenge, especially a reward challenge like this when you're so hungry. These players are depressed. They're gonna finish the rice. I don't want to say like, whoa, Survivor's fake, but I really liked how we had one person from both of these random groups from every starting tribe. Gabler's a smart guy and he plants a little seed to Jesse and Cassidy about making a final 3 deal. The problem with Jesse is the jury might recognize him and Cody's game as fairly similar, and same thing for Cassidy. The jury might recognize, hey, Carla and Cassidy played the game together the whole time. And what feels like out of nowhere, Cassidy does not want to work with Carla anymore. She tells the boys about Carla's idol. Gabler's playing a low-key assassin type game. This tweet sums it up perfectly. Number 12, love group comes back. Jesse reminds us, the viewer, that he still has Janine's hidden immunity idol, but the key thing about this is no one knows about Janine's hidden immunity idol, as everyone else knows that Carla has an idol and everyone knows Cody has an idol. The plan right now is to split the votes between Carla and Cassidy, which means the only thing that can't happen is Cassidy win the challenge. Number 11, idol plays. And talking about crazy idol plays and hidden immunity idols, if you're a Survivor superfan, you might be interested in idol plays and my replica Survivor fire puzzles. I'm only gonna have them available for like one more day, literally one day. I'm closing the shop down on Saturday, and I thought it would be important to know I only have 2 fire puzzles left available. If you love watching these videos and want to help support me and this channel, please go check it out. I'll leave a link down in the description. Number 10, immunity challenge. We get an amazing drone shot entering the challenge, and holy, this music felt like gladiators going to war. Seriously, from top to bottom, from the start of the episode to the very end, the editors went all out here. The challenge is a good one. The players gotta race through a series of obstacles, collect a bag of tiles along the way, and use the tiles to solve a combination. The combination will release a key, and you gotta race up a cargo net and use the key to get some puzzle pieces, and use those pieces to assemble a bat puzzle. Number 9, the challenge. As always, the puzzle part of the challenge is the great equalizer. Everyone caught up to each other. Maybe sidetrack a little bit, but I actually thought Carla was gonna need medical attention here. I didn't know what was going on. We touched on just before the challenge that Cassidy really needed to win this or she'd be in danger, and I love cheering on the underdog, so I was hoping Cassidy was gonna win this. She ends up pulling through, winning the challenge, but seconds later Cody finishes. Sadly, on Survivor, second place doesn't mean anything. Number 8, Carla and Cody. Hold on tight, this is where the episode goes from good to absolutely amazing, and Rob Sesternino fully agrees. It might turn into an amazing episode, but also super confusing, so bear with me for a second. The first plan we see is Cody going up to Carla and is like, yo, we both have idols. Instead of fighting it out, let's just work together. The plan is to strong arm and bluff the other players that they're gonna use the idols, but actually not use the idols at all. And this way, they get to decide who goes home. And at the same time, they'll both have their idols for the final 5. Number 7, Cody's plan. I don't want to say I'm a genius, but before we saw Cody going through with this plan, I thought for sure he had a secret idea. Basically, Cody needs Carla to feel safe so she won't play her hidden immunity idol, but his actual plan is to get everyone to vote for Carla, blindside her with the idol. Number 6, Jesse's plan. Hold on tight, this is the 3rd crazy Survivor plan we had in like a 5-minute span. The first plan being Carla and Cody telling everyone they're gonna play their idols when they really won't. The second plan being Cody tricking Carla to not play her idol and he'll blindside her. And then we have this plan right here with Jesse. Jesse knows that Carla is a huge threat to win the game, and the jury will value whoever has the ability to vote out Carla. In this case, Cody would get the credit for voting Carla out. A little sidetrack, but going into the final episode, I think whoever is able to vote out Jesse and get credit for it will ultimately win the game. Jesse talks about securing his family's future as he finally enters full villain mode. Number 5, villain Jesse. I really hope post-season we're able to figure this out, how Jesse was able to hold on to Cody's idol for so long. The plan is at Tribal Council, Jesse's gonna play Cody's idol for whoever Carla thinks the target is. This will spook Carla into wasting her idol and playing it by accident, but secretly they'll turn the votes on Cody and Jesse will take out his number 1 ally. Meanwhile, he'll still have the only idol left in the game and no one knows about it. Number 4, show and tell. But surprise, Cody wants the idol back from Jesse so he can show Carla and keep her confident. This is gonna ruin Jesse's master plan. Without having that idol, they can't go through with his big move. He's gonna tell everyone, don't worry, I'm gonna get the idol back from Cody. The problem is it's almost time for Tribal Council and we're left unknown whether or not Jesse got the idol back. Number 3, Tribal Council. Ethan or Ethemaniel thinks this is the craziest final 6 Tribal Council ever. Everyone at Tribal Council is talking as if the original plan is the plan that's gonna go through. Like I'm talking about the blackmail plan, the original plan of Cody and Carla faking their idol plays. On the jury, Noelle catches on to this and says, oh, there's no way an idol's actually gonna get played tonight, they're faking it. Number 2, crazy idol play. But then boom, surprise attack. Somehow Jesse was able to get the idol back from Cody and plays it on Owen. Carla takes the bait perfectly, plays her own idol on herself and wastes it. And with that, number 1, Cody voted out. The music here was amazing. The editors make it feel like Cody's gonna freak out, but no, he's not a sore loser and he's gonna take it like a champion. Anyways, congratulations Josh, you're this week's buff giveaway winner. I'll announce a new winner next week, and click right here for everything we know so far about Survivor 44.